Alright, we're on.
Oh yeah. Hi guys, that's me Mike here with my friend from Philippines, and hope we're gonna do something's good. And our topic today, as I said, it's raw nature.
Yes.
So nature to me is a lot of things. It's kind of everywhere is nature to me. Like here, for example, we're here in this open park, and I love to be always in open places, like with fresh airs, like sympathy. Everything is natural. So nothing complicated, nothing like make you feel like you're in a cage when we went to apartments or we went to where we live.
Yeah.
So
You live in here in Malaysia?
actually no, I'm not living here. Actually, I'm here on a visit for a while, then I will be back to my country. But I love this country. It's been like 2 years right now, in and out, and I really love the people here. I love the nature. I love the coexist. I love the hospitality. I love the welcoming of them. I love even their some habits a little bit. I'm not familiar with it all, but where I met them, and some occasions, I love the way that they do, and I love the way they're how they just like live with each other, how they are welcoming people, how they are accept others. But a little bit, I've noticed something like Malaysian people, they don't smile like easily. They do have, I don't know why, but most of the people who I met here, they are like hardly to be smiled. Even if they're smiling, they smile after thinking, or like it will come like naturally. It's come like that's right. So
Where are you from originally?
originally I'm from South Africa, Cape Town, and I live in New York. And I do work over there. I work in New York. I work in Dubai also. So it's kind of like, I'm also like I'm in a series on it, something in continued things. Like I'm in continued traveling from here to there, all over the world.
It's cool.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I really love to be in different places, different cultures, different peoples. So it feed me sometimes, because I'm kind of person who's, I love, if you notice that I love to be alone, but I don't like to be alone everywhere. I like to be alone somewhere where I found myself, like forest. I do love forest, to be more specific. Forest, rivers, lakes. You'll be surprised if I told you that I love deserts, but I love desert. Yeah, I really love deserts. And it's all what I know about it. Even I'm speechless right now to tell you what nature to me. It's everything.
Yes.
The thing that we breathe in the morning, the thing that we just pass out when we lay down on our beds. It's the thing that where we met ourselves. It's where we met our truly self. Like when we just reveal what we hide, what we're scared, what we wonder even. Sometimes when we are here in open places like this by ourselves, like while we take a deep thoughts, a deep thinking in what we did, like if we take it just within one day, it's gonna be like, or like you judge yourself, or look like you're gonna like, either you just try to find some solutions, or to like to see what's wrong. What's went wrong within this day, and how you're gonna fix it in the next hours, the rest of days. Actually, it's my routine to be in somewhere within a day where I found myself, where I can be with myself without any kind of like disturb, or without any kind of interfere from whoever. So I found myself, and this really gives me like a healing, because as I told you before, maybe I'm a lonely man, or
You're
a lonely man, a man
Yeah.
who's loved to be
Loner.
alone always.
loner.
A lonely,
Lonely.
like, yeah,
Lonely?
a man who's loves to be alone. Yeah, really. And I'll tell you one thing also regarding the nature. You know, I never missed sunrise ever. I always watch the sunrise. Since a long time ago.
So you always sungaze.
You know, I have philosophy in this. You know, at the moment when the sun just come up and the night just start to be vanished and the light is start, like, you know, to kick out. I call it kick out the nights and the darks. It's look like that it's a new day. So don't scare. Everything dark in your life, one day light will kick it out. So I take it that way. It takes sounds like like a sweeper for everything dark in our life. So I just put it as a sample, like the day and night and the sunrise when it's just come up. At that moment where everything is just silence, where everything is just like stop, or everything just prepare itself or himself, herself, whatever, for new start, for new day, by new thoughts, by new feelings, by no hopes, by no, you know, everyone within that moment had his own plan. But it started at that moment when he just opened his eyes and he looked like, yeah, finally it's a new day, so I will see what I have. It's exactly why I can't miss sunrise. I don't like sunset.
You don't like sunset?
No. Sunset always gives me like bright days and like the clarity, the purity, the transparency of things where you can see it as it is without any kind of shade, without any kind of thing that we discover. So I really don't like it. Just don't like it. But before the sunset, like this moment here, if you notice, there is a kind of, you know, peace or a kind of quiet, like mysterious quiet. Like even the noise that was in it, it's not that much, and even it's not like people they just being so careful if they want to do any kind of noise or whatever within these moments. So it looked like the sunrise moment, but it's in the opposite way. So here the sun is just set, and there the sun rise. So that's why I really like such moments. But the moments when the nights come, I really don't like that moment, and I don't like darks also. I don't like darks. I guess that's it within those moments. Yeah.
Can you tell me about yourself and what you do?
Okay, about myself. I'm a pharmacist.
Okay.
A simple pharmacist. I'm 35.
You're 35.
Yeah, looks 22, right? People told me that. Are you serious? Say yeah. Why I have to lie? Then I'm doing. I've been working in so many countries. The last country that I worked in was Qatar, and I'm enjoying my life. I can't tell you that I'm a simple man, but I don't like complications. I don't like undercover things. I don't like you know, things which where we just like we did it on purpose. I don't like two faces. I don't like this stuff. So I try always to be myself. This does not mean that I'm I'm perfect man, or I'm complete, or I don't have ups and downs. No, I do have it, and I do have my faults also. But I'm trying always to fix it, and I'm trying always to be better than before. So I have one weakness, maybe it's I believe people sometimes, and which is wrong. You don't have to believe everyone. You don't have to trust everyone. It's kind of things. But I think I have this. But within these days or within this period of time, I'm starting just to control this point also. So I start to become, more careful than before. So that's me in short.
I see.
Yeah.
So, do you know the difference between science and belief?
The science and beliefs. Beliefs always comes out of things that we worship or we sacred, like we like, for example, if we take it religiously, always believe connect to this thing. Like when you said that I do believe on you, this means that I know you, I trust you, I respect you. But when you said science, it depends on theories. If it's right, I will follow it. If it's wrong, I won't follow it. But there, beliefs always on sense and on sense. It depends on sense, how you feel, on feelings. Like you're feeling at the moment where anything happens. For example, if someone told you that this thing is not good for you, so just leave it. And you really want to do it, but you trust that person, so you believe in what he said, like if it's good or if it's bad, and you act regarding that thing. Science is logic. Science makes everything in a logic frame. Like this tree, how it became a tree, science told you since it's a seed and then it's grown up and then it became a tree. Tells you, the lifetime of these things, how it became this. So this is science. Beliefs is something different for me. So, yeah.
Do you think we have been told the truth about the world in which we live in?
Do I think what?
Do you think that the knowledge that we get our information from are all actually true?
All the information that we had, I don't think it's all true. Because it's out of theories. Some people before, they did some kind of research, they did some kind of experiments, they did some kind of, they're just assuming things. And regarding that, they just bring out those theories, bring out those books where we call right now science, or what we call right now reference. So every day and day by day, people, they start to just, either they confirm one theory or disconfirm it, or they said like there is some defect in it. There is some a hole here. If it's right, so we need to to change it here. We need to upgrade it here. We need to just focus in this point. We need to just review it here. We need to change it, all of it. So that's it. Especially inside, I told you that I'm a pharmacist. Before, people, they believe that a lot of diseases had any kind of cure. But now, every day we discover new drugs. Every day. Like for example, people before believed that diabetic patients, they can't be healed. Now people, they are trying their best to heal diabetic patients. Before, people, they thought that they don't know what cancer is. Day by day, we hear about cancer. Do you think that this cancer just appeared within these days? No. I think it's a long time ago it's there, but no one knows what it is. So knowledge is like a sea. Since you dive in, you will find new things. Since you are in the surface, you will see only what's in the surface.
How open are you to, on a scale of 1 to 10, how open are you to listening to something which is completely different to what we believe all our lives?
10. I'm so open. I can accept everything because it's an information for me, and it takes nothing out of me, and I need to know it at least. If I just if someone told me that I do believe in this, I don't believe in this, or I want to talk to you about this, and I stop him before even he starts, so it's kind of a stupidity. I take it. because you don't know what's his opinion, how he looks at the things.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's right, wrong, you don't have to judge it unless you know anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the shape of the Earth is?
What do I think that?
The shape of the Earth.
The shake of the
Shake.
air. Shake like,
Yeah.
like the earthquake and this stuff, or
No. Shape. S-A.
shape. Oh. The earth definitely. People say it's like an egg. If you want to see, they say if you want to see the earth, the really earth, it's like an egg. But we do believe it's like an orange, which is circle. So I don't know who I can follow, because we do have two poles, like the north and the south. Since we had it and we have a 24-hour day, and the sun, like the timing from the daytime till the nighttime, it's everywhere the same. Maybe it's circle. Maybe it's circle, because these things
You mean circle like a
shape.
like a dinner plate, or like a sphere?
No, not like a dinner plate. If it's not like dinner plate where we are. If it's like a dinner plate, it's kind of either I'm in the top or in the bottom. No, I can't be at the lead because I'll fall down, right?
Why do you think the Earth is like a ball or a sphere?
Because I came from far away place to here, and the time difference between here and there almost 14 hours. So if it's here 7 right now, 7 p.m., there is 7 a.m. So this means that it's long way from there to here. So if we are here getting dark and they are getting light, so this means definitely the sun is in the other part of the earth, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's if you took a ball and you just put a light on it, you're gonna see that the half where you just flash the light is totally lightening, right? And the other half is totally dark. So I can take it that way.
What if the sun is a lot smaller than our known Earth and is much closer?
Oh my God. This is gonna be like devastating to me, because I do have a big belief in it's more bigger. Because people, I say people, sorry, they are scientists. Scientists always said sun is far, billions of years far from here to there, and the heat that we feel out of it is nothing comparing to other planets, other galaxies comparing to. It's nothing. So if we can, like, if it's here like 30, 37 or 39, somewhere it's become like 50, people feel like they are burning, they are just like flaming. So, and we are here on Earth,
How come?
where it's billion of years. So if we just went to Jupiter, how are we gonna feel? It's gonna I guess we're gonna be burned. I'm black, I'm gonna be more I don't know what color I'm gonna be, but but I told her I'm gonna be burned things.
How come we feel very hot when it's like noontime, and we don't feel not as much hot when it's like in the afternoon or in the early morning?
Okay. You mean why it's so hot in the noontime?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's good. If we go back to that question where you asked, what do you think about the Earth shape? This will put me in a critical point, because why really we feel that hot within the noontime?
Yeah, it doesn't have to make much difference.
Yeah.
The Earth is just if the Earth is a ball, it's just rotating.
Yeah.
The other way.
Yeah.
By the way, how far do you think the sun is, and how big is it?
I think it's, at least for me, my small knowledge about this stuff, it's like a million times bigger than the Earth. million. 1 million. Bigger than the Earth. Like 1 million Earth that become a sun.
Mainstream science tells us that the sun is about 93 million miles away. And
93 million?
miles away.
Okay.
And is about 400 times the size of the Earth.
Wow, you see I'm close. Yeah.
400 about
Side of the Earth.
400 times.
Yeah. Wow. So it's so big.
Yes.
And if we took like it's gases, you know, it's a combination of flaming gases and elements. And this is explained that the polar, if you see the polar in
North and south.
yeah, in the north and the south, that the polar where it's come and the orange, that's color which in the sky with somewhere they said within the next month, I don't know how they measure it, but I guess they call it RAK, R-A-K, the racks or whatever, how they measure the polar rack, the rack, right? 8 racks, 4 racks. So they said it's gonna reach 8 racks. I'm not sure you're recording, but I'm not sure. They're gonna say that it's gonna be like a rack, and you can see it even if you are in Warsaw. You know how far Warsaw from the polar? Warsaw, yeah,
Okay.
in Europe.
Oh yeah.
So this means, because this polar, they said it's kind of a wave. It's sunny waves come all the way from the sun, crossing all of those planets, and then it's just hit our atmosphere, and then it's getting and give these lights and these colors. So a wave of fire come this far. If it's come directly to us, damn man, we're gonna be a grilled people.
Let me go back to my main question.
Okay.
What is your number one proof that we are living on a magical spinning ball?
Spinning ball.
What is your number one proof that we are living on a magical spinning ball?
Number one.
Yes, number one.
Proof.
Number one proof.
Truth or proof?
Proof.
Proof. Like clue. Oh.
Your number one proof.
Okay, for example, no one fell down of the earth, like out of the earth. You said that I'm traveling from here to there, and then you fell down out of the earth, right? You always, if we took a plane, we travel from a place to another. Even the rocket, they send the rocket out into space, and it's like it's moving in circles, right? And even the satellites, it's also like moving in circles. So I think satellites and rockets and planes is my proof that this is a mysterious, magical spinning ball.
You mentioned planes,
rockets, and satellites.
Okay, let's go first to satellites. If there are about 20,000 satellites orbiting the Earth, then you should see some in front of the moon. We can zoom in on the moon and the stars, but not satellites.
Is there any satellite between the moon and the Earth?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it depends on that thing you look at the moon with. Can you see the satellite? Because the satellite did not just stay at one point. The satellite just moved also.
Yeah.
So
they say the ISS, International Space Center, space station, it travels 10 times faster than a speeding bullet. How can that be?
what?
Yeah.
What can
Anyway,
move faster than a bullet to 20,000?
yeah.
Damn it.
That's what they say.
So okay. Let us make it reasonable. Oh, sorry. If I can make thing, whatever it is, move 20,000 times faster than a bullet. So this means that the rocket, when it goes up from the Earth to the sky, heading to the space, it should be like in a very high power. So as to cross this thing, I really don't know.
Have you seen a complete journey of a rocket ship that
Never.
that went straight into outer space?
Never.
Yeah. What they show
Never.
us in their videos.
They show us that the launching time.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they count out 1, 2, 3, whatever. Woo,
Yes.
then we won't see it.
What they show us in their videos, like in the news, are being cutted when the rocket already reaches a very high altitude. And the next thing is they change it into CGIs or cartoons. There's no actual footage.
Wait, okay. Actually, I've been. Oh my God! I've been watching one of the movies when they are launching one rocket, which is it was American, yeah, by NASA.
Yeah.
That one, since it is up, just to fly till it's just reach the atmosphere up there, you can see the flame that where it's the thing that's pushing. So then later, you can't see it. So you need to see that thing in the TV. But in the TV, you can't see it also because the TV will show you only that light spot only.
Yeah.
And the light is for also you can't follow it for far away because they said that we can't got any signal. Just later they show you that space, that place, then those supporter, the thing that which pushing up. I don't know what it is. The tanks where that.
Yeah. How come they can send signals from tower to a satellite? It's 450 miles away. There's no point doing that.
Dude, he's just putting me in such. Okay.
Can I suggest to you?
Okay. I'm gonna answer this
Okay.
by Wi-Fi. How we got an internet in a plane while we are, flying. We got an internet, and actually I can call like in a video call also. So am I? Is there any towers up there we can see it? Or like a sublights and stuff?
Well, the signals are reflected and deflected off the lower atmosphere from tower to tower. There's no reason to send a signal 450 miles to a satellite than back to a tower. Tower to tower is more efficient and reliable. And 99% of international data are transmitted through submarine cables. For other means, we use high altitude balloons, planes, drones, towers, antennas, and parabolic reflectors. Can I suggest to you, what if I suggest to you that there's no actual photographs of Earth from space?
Dude, we've seen this. We've seen it. How come? I have one T-shirt that I have this photo. That is it a lie? Do you mean that it's a lie? That is not the real or the actual? Do you have in a map here?
All the pictures of Earth from space are just CGIs or cartoons. They're composites. There's no computer-generated images.
Oh yeah, sure. And computer cannot generate images by itself. People send data to its CPU so as to make it that way. Computer can't tell you that this is you unless you send some data to it that to draw you or to just send a photo out of you. So you mean it's all created by humans?
Robert Simon, aka Mr. Blue Marble of NASA, you know NASA?
Sure.
creates pictures of the ball Earth every year, and he admits that those were all photoshopped.
He admit.
Yes.
Photoshop. So.
Yes.
Where are we exactly? Yeah, I need to ask this because right now you just like defeat a lot of things that I'm starting to think.
Yeah.
Are we living in a plate? Like, is it a plate? It's not a bowl. What the hell?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry again. I'm sorry.
That's okay, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the shape of all land there is, but the surface of our known Earth is composed of about 70 to 75% water, and the rest is land.
Yeah.
And the physical nature of water is to always find its level.
Yep.
So how can we be on a sphere?
You know that thing they call like the magneto of the earth, and
Yeah.
how it's like
I know the word.
what it is.
It's from Isaac Newton.
What it is? Wait, what did
It
he say?
starts with letter G.
I guess yeah, it's that. It's kind of
It's kind of
Power.
magic.
wait. It's kind of power that it keeps everything here. It keeps us not floating. If you saw people in the moon, you want to tell me that moon is also a lie? I saw the guy, everything is a lie.
I guess what you're, I assume what you're saying is gravity.
Gravity, yeah. I'm looking at this stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm not that good in physics.
All
So the gravity, where we are just like stick to the earth, not to be floating. I guess it's also like grabbing this water, grabbing us, grabbing the birds, grabbing everything, like
Can-
grabbing that stuff.
So that is your evidence to the existence of gravity.
But I don't know what gravity is, to be honest, because I can jump and I don't feel anything.
If I release this object, it will fall down because of gravity.
Yeah, because it takes why it won't go up.
Yeah. What if I say to you that the object fell down due to density and buoyancy, and not because of gravity? I mean, the quantity of mass that is in this object is more compact compared to the surrounding air,
Okay.
and that is why it sank through. It is a fact that objects placed in denser mediums rise up, while objects placed in less dense mediums sink down.
Wait. Okay. Some rooms that have been, I guess I've been in once, where you can be floating. So how they do that?
On
I
a
just wanna
zero
know.
gravity plane.
I don't know what it is, but how they make you floating and how?
Yeah.
Without any fans,
They-
without anything, you just will be
They-
floating like.
They fly
Oh.
up in the sky on a plane.
No, in Earth. On Earth, they have some rooms. Yeah, somewhere. I've been in two or three.
This gravity is strong enough to hold oceans to a spinning ball, yet weak enough that birds can still fly.
Honestly, if we calculate that, how much gallons in one lake, not
Yeah,
oceans,
the
not
ocean,
rivers, not
Very heavy.
sea,
Mhm.
it's very heavy. And if we compare that, the power that one rocket can just release itself out of the gravity of the earth, it wouldn't be that much. It won't be bigger than the water. Yeah.
The
It
smoke
won't be.
rises up when I light up my ganja, and how can that be not affected by gravity?
There's what?
The smoke rises up when I light up my ganja.